and again, I had a lot to do with actually even organizing the NHL combines. I was helping with direct that sort of thing, but I would always go to the combines, actually even before they had the combines, and give my opinion on different athletes on the parameters of fitness and stuff like that. But not only their fitness, but also if they had a long history of concussions, if they have family histories of something that might exclude them from a long career and stuff like that. So, starting to know like an Eric Stahl, where I saw him drafted and seen him throughout his career. And like I said, even Zdeno Chara, who's a bit older, well, maybe quite a bit older than Eric, but to follow those guys right from their beginning, you built a trust up with them. And again, that what you said is utmost importance, is that communication, because unfortunately, when I've seen systems break down, it's they don't have that communication, they don't have the trust between the PT, the AT, and the strength coach and the coach. Somebody usually loses their job, and it's usually not the coach, it's somebody that's making lesser amount. But that communication's key for a long career in the NHL or in pro sports or anything, I guess.
Mm-hmm. It's funny too that you said the coach. Like, I feel like whenever we talk about this, we always talk like the big three, like the ATC, the PT, and this. But like we always, I feel like, forget the coach, and I feel like having that relationship, like if you can't, there's going to be times where you probably have to tell a coach that like, hey, this guy's got to sit out, or this guy's got to slow down, and if you're not able to have that conversation with the guy, and if he can't trust you and he doesn't realize, like, that's got to go just as far as anything else, if not more.
Yeah.
I think that's something that we always overlook.
Yeah, and not only that, though. Can I ask you what I think we often overlook too is I'm going to give you another example, okay? But we had this guy. His name was Gary Roberts, and Gary Roberts was coming off almost a career-ending injury with his neck from the Calgary Flames. But anyways, I kind of knew about, but I talked to the coach and I talked to Gary. How do you want to play? Because Gary, he said that he scored 90% of his goals with standing in front of the net, getting the puck bounced off his ass and going into the he wasn't gifted with his hands or anything else like that, but actually knowing and asking the coach, how does this guy, why is he successful? And then train those parameters, and especially if he gets hurt, how do we get him back to that? So you're asking that positional coach or the head coach, how do I make this guy better? I think then you're starting to build up a great liaison with them, because a lot of times we're just coming to the coach and telling him, hey, you can't do this, can't do that. That gets pretty sick after a while. The coach, they don't even want to see you because you're going to just tell them negative things. But if you come down there and say, hey, how can I make this player a better athlete for you? They get kind of excited about that shit. And especially if you have something to offer them, this is how you make them better. Or this is what the parameter, outside speed. Eric Cole, I'm just blowing off names here, but he had unbelievable outside speed, blow by defenseman. And at 06, he was a leading scorer in the NHL until he had a very serious injury. But the point being is that we also correlated that. I know these are my own stats, okay, so take it for what that's worth. But his long jump ability was phenomenal. He just blew everybody out. But I said, shit, if I kept that thing, maybe he's going to keep his outside speed a little bit longer. Whereas somebody that's really hard on the puck, usually it's their vertical jump that allows them to have that physical parameter carry over. But if you start getting that carry over, the trust with the coach and the athlete to make that, then it makes your job much easier to sell the program. Even with